The wondering mind. The wondering mind. The wondering mind.
Where the mind wanders. What the fuck is up, everyone? It's your boy Kevin Motherfucking G, and the G stands for girth.
For gay.
If you don't know, ask your girlfriend. She'll tell you what that means. Welcome back to another great and exciting episode of the Wondering Mind podcast.
The mind wanders.
The mind wanders. I, of course, am your beautiful, sexy, dapper, long-dicked host, Kevin Motherfucking G. And beside me, of course, is a beautiful, voluptuous, round-headed individual, Marie G.
Guadalupe.
Loops.
Yep. What's up? What's crack-a-lackin'?
We literally just did this intro about 30 seconds ago, but I didn't hit the record button, so boom.
Yep.
Second time. What do you think about the second time? Do you think it was better?
No, the first time was it was so real. You know, I loved it.
The first one was
loved it.
the best. Oh, we got it on camera. We might include it, okay? If you hear bad audio in the beginning, I'm going to include the first version we took, okay? Just so you guys see what we're talking about. What the fuck is up, everyone? It's your boy, Kevin Motherfucking G, and the G stands for girth. If you don't know, ask your girlfriend. She'll probably tell you what it means.
I thought the G stood for Granny Nanny.
Hey, that's on the weekends. Holla at me, 308-777-2877. Boom! Welcome back to another great and exciting episode of the Wondering Mind podcast.
The mind wanders.
The mind wanders. I, of course, am your sexy big dick host, Kevin Motherfucking G. And beside me, what are you looking at?
Your face?
You don't want them to know? Is that what you?
Well, I'm just like.
Look at her face. She's like, hey, keep it a secret, G.
No, ain't nobody keeping.
I don't want them to
nothing
know
a
that
secret.
you packing that heat on you at all times.
I'm just like.
It's my beautiful co-host Maria G. Loops.
What up?
It's my beauty pageant way. Welcome back to another great episode, guys. So listen, when I say do we have a treat for you today, oh boy, do we have a treat for you today.
We do?
Maria is not aware of what we're doing.
I never know what's going on, honestly.
I never tell her. Maybe I might. Fuck!
You're not recording?
I'm not recording.
You ass.
Okay.
You little rat.
Okay.
But welcome back to the Wondering Mind podcast. We have a great episode today. If you guys are like, Kevin, ¿qué vas a hacer hoy? What are you doing today, fool? I want to know because you're always so.
How come they all sound like that?
You're always so interesting, man.
Okay.
¿Qué vas a hacer? Well, I got a good episode for you. If you guys could tell by the title, it's probably titled Sex Ed, okay?
Just like that.
Just like that, because this is something that I was thinking of, right? It's summertime, and what happens during the summer? A lot of heat.
The hoes come out.
There's a lot of heat, that's right. So the hoes come out because that's when they're...
Hey, watch out.
That's when they're that's when they're out here flocking, right? And now that COVID is long gone, right? Everyone is gonna be making a little close contact with each other. And I, Kevin G, am here to inform you, young whippersnappers that don't know how to use any proper contraceptives, right? I was at that age before where you're like, ¿Cómo uso esto? How do I use this condom? How do I jack off without my hand? You know, all these questions will be answered in the podcast today, but that's why we got a good one. And we better jump into it because it's going to be a long one like my cock, you know?
A long down.
Okay. We're going to start off, right? Oh, before, let me crack open this non-alcoholic twisted iced tea.
You know, I never seen those. Which ones are they?
These are the ones that someone
Flip
got
it over
smacked in
here.
the face with.
Twisted
Tea.
tea? Oh, I ain't never seen none of that before.
I ain't never seen this before, though.
Well,
okay. Let me start off with a good little story here, right?
Gotta get my rat up here with me.
Hey, be careful. Make sure he doesn't
Yeah,
pull
okay.
any wires. Okay, this story takes place back when I was a junior in high school.
Yeah.
Okay, and this actually takes place in health class. Do you remember health class?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember it.
Back in my day, we had health class, and in order to help us better structure our lives and really get a better understanding of what a family life is like, we had to take care of an infant, a baby, a prepubescent child, right?
Yeah.
But the baby wasn't real. It was made out of plastic, but it did have every trademark of a child. Like, you had to feed it, you had to change its diaper, you had to wake up and cradle it.
Would it cry?
Oh man, would it cry? So there I was, junior year, Kevin G, straight pimping, OG motherfucking simping. You feel me? Taking care of a baby. Okay, they gave it to me in health class, and I remember I named him what was his name?
Wasn't it Rolando?
Rolanda.
Of course you would.
Yeah, Roland. It was Ronaldo. It was Ronaldo. Okay.
Ronaldo.
It was named after, because at the time I was a huge soccer nerd, right? I was nothing but into soccer,
You were bien paisa.
and smoking a little weed. You feel me? So it was named after my homeboy, right? Cristiano Ronaldo. My R didn't roll right. Let me do it again. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nope, I didn't.
You didn't roll.
I didn't
right?
do it.
So I named her Ronaldo. It was a beautiful baby girl. I had a little flower band on top of her head.
Ronaldo reminds me of a name like Shrek. Like, not Fiona.
Are you trying to say that my baby's ugly?
You said it. I ain't say nothing.
I'll have you know that my beautiful baby Ronaldo was beautiful. I had her in
That's
this.
Fiona.
I had two dresses for her: a little purple one and then a bright pink one.
How often would you change her?
Well, let me tell the story, and then you could ask more questions. How
hey,
about
you know,
that?
I'm just asking what the people want to know.
So
you know?
here I was with the child in my arms. My health teacher gave it to me for the weekend, right? It was supposed to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I was going to be graded on how well this baby was taken care of. And you know me, I got a gentle touch. I love everything that comes in contact with me. That's why I can't help but make these hoes fall in love. Holla at your boy, 308-777-277. But I was given the baby, and I knew it was going to be trouble because, you know, I like to mess around. I like to be a little gangster, you feel me? Maybe hang out with the homies, go smoke a little doobie,
Muy gangster.
head to the party, you know? But guess what? I am a single father now. I have responsibilities and I have duties to complete for my plastic child named Ronaldo.
Yeah.
So boom, it's Friday after school, right? Class is over, 3:15, ring a ding ding ding. That means it's time for me to take this baby home. I had it in that little baby carrier. You know, what's that called? Do you know what?
It's a baby carrier.
Yeah, with that big stroller thing that you carry by hand. Okay, that shit is
It's
heavy.
not a stroller. It's just a carrier.
It's a baby carrier. Listen, I ain't got kids, just the ones in my nutsack, and Maria sees them every other day.
Hell no.
But there we are, right? I'm carrying this
Motherfucker.
baby. I don't drive, right? I don't drive. No, I didn't drive yet. I had to wait for my father to come pick me up. So I was waiting outside of the school. My dad, I was surprised. I was gonna be like, what's gonna be his reaction? You get me?
Yeah, he's gonna laugh at you.
I'm like, ¿Qué chingados es eso, right?
Mi hijo jugando con muñecas.
Mijo, es una mija.
You're so lame.
So there I was waiting for at least another 10 minutes, right? Then bada bing, bada boom. There comes my pops picking me up in the old school truck. I jump in. He's like, ¿Qué chingados es eso? And then he sees my baby. I'm like, oh, es mi bebé. Lo tengo que cuidar este fin de semana. I gotta, 444. I gotta take care of it this weekend. It's my grade. And he's like, pues, que no se te muera.
Ah,
Hopefully it don't die.
Good thing it ain't alive.
Shit, luckily it wasn't. But, you know, we go home like nothing, right? I start eating, right? My mom makes some food, some tacos, and I'm like, I can't wait to eat this food. So there I am, digging into my third taco deep, just when I hear the first signs of life from this thing. That's exactly how it sounded. Annoying little cry. It was just whatever battery was inside this must have been off or something. It was so I had to run to it, and then I was like, "What's up? What you need?" I put a binky in its mouth. It didn't want the binky. I got the little bottle formula that supposedly it eats. It didn't want it. So then I just held it in my arms, and then it stopped crying. I'm like, "Oh, it just wants to be cuddled."
It just wanted attention.
Yeah. So I grabbed it and started eating my tacos. You know, I was like, "Hey, listen, this whole father thing is pretty simple. Shit. I know I could do this easily." So that was my first beginnings, right? Me acabé los tacos. I finished the tacos, all 12 of them. You know
What'd your mom say?
Oh, my mom, she was like, "Vas a ver que how bad it is. You're going to see how bad taking care of a baby is." And I was like, "Shit, you don't know nothing." You feel me? She just birthed like 5 of them, but
Oh, hell no.
I have a plastic one, Mom. I know what I'm doing, right?
Okay.
So, I wake up the next morning. You know why?
Why? What time? Or what? What time?
I woke up about 4 times in the middle of the night. I went to bed at around 10 p.m. I woke up
What
at
a
12.
scrub.
Hey, you know, there was nothing good on that day. I watched all my Dragon Ball Z. I jacked off. I got everything that needed to be done out of the way.
Yeah.
Midnight comes rolling around. I hear that. I wake up. I'm like, half groggy, half asleep. You know, I was still freshly sleeping, so I was still not in that REM sleep, so I could wake up a little bit more easier. I'm like, what's going down? What's up, baby? I grab it, you know, I'm like, I coddle him, like, it don't want that. I put a beak in his mouth, that's what it wanted, so boom, he lays next to me, I put the beak in his mouth, and we're good.
Yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning rolls around. Again, with that motherfucking crying. And then I'm like, at this point, I'm like, this shit is getting really annoying. I'm like, this shit sucks. Who the fuck would want a baby? Hey, throw the cat away if he's going to be problem. He wants to leave. Just put him on the floor.
Okay. My rat.
All right. Lárgate, cabrón. So, 3 o'clock comes around. And then I'm like, motherfucking Ronaldo, I swear. You know, at this point, I want to give it a nugget and tell her to shut up.
Did you have her sleeping on your same bed or what? Or was she all by herself?
Nah, at this point, since I got her up at midnight, I had her on my bed that way. I didn't have to go across the room. Because it was sleeping in this little baby carrier.
Yeah.
But now it's with her papa.
Oh, my God.
And this time it didn't want no binky. It wanted its little bottle. So that's exactly what I did. I gave la muñeca the little bottle. Yeah, like Maria, her bottle right here. And then it went back to sleep. And then again at 6 in the morning. You know, at this point, I was like going insane. And I was like, motherfucker, this shit sucks. I got horrible sleep. You get me? I think that's the first time I got bags under my eyes because I was a late sleep. I wouldn't wake up till like noon. Now I woke up 4 times in the middle of the night. But I kept the baby from crying because the longer you leave that baby crying, the less and less your points are going down. And the teacher could see that. So like
the baby tells them or what?
I guess it records it inside the baby. It has some sort of monitoring thing or something. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but
what if like the baby could record the stuff you say to them?
Shit, if it did, then I'd be in trouble. All right, let's move on to the next day, right? I wake up probably like at 10 a.m. because I couldn't sleep no more. This baby kept me up, right? I was like a young mother with a towel around my head, my titties hanging out. And I was just in my tanguita. So I was like, oh my God, este bebé no me dejó dormir. This baby didn't let me sleep. So then I go downstairs. My pops made some pancakes. And then I'm like, ooh, this is going to be good, right? Look, pancakes to wake me up from all this fucked up crazy baby mess. So then I ate my pancakes, and then not even 2 pancakes deep into it again. This baby is getting me crazy. And then my dad's like, agarra tu bebé. And I'm like, no me dejó dormir toda la noche, nomás pure llorando y llorando. And I was like, he didn't let me sleep. He was just crying and crying all night. He's like, pues pa' que veas que un bebé no es nada fácil. He's like, so a baby's not nothing, easy. Yeah. I'm like, fuck this baby. But Kevin G is still Kevin G. I gotta go hang out with my homies, right?
The homie G's?
And what my homies like to do is smoke the herb inside of a garage. So we went to my
Shit.
homie Bear's house, right? Shout out to the homie Bear.
Mm-hmm.
We went to his little shed, and it was me and about 3 other heads in there. And then we're like, oh, fuck it, it's time to smoke a little doobie. But I can't leave the baby outside. I'm a responsible father.
Yeah.
So
you
what
know?
is a responsible father to do?
You take the child with you.
I bring the baby in the hot box shed, right? Just in case he wants
You
to
know-
cry.
You could have been a pretty decent father if you would have just left the kid in the car.
I mean, a hot car?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a great father, so I bring it in. Bring her in, excuse me.
Oh yeah. Her.
And then she's sitting beside me, right? They light up a little doobie. We're like passing it around like it's that 70s show. Just,
Yeah.
you know, at one point I fuck around. I'm like, hey guys, look at this. And I hand the baby the joint. I put it in his mouth. He's like, right? Everyone gets a little laugh on. We're all cracking up. We're like, ha ha. The baby's high. But the baby did not cry that whole time. I think it was nice and calm
Really?
because of the herb. So it was hanging out with me. The homies liked it. They're like, hey, this baby ain't so bad. He's pretty chill. I'm like, hey, I told you, right? My child is just like me. Little Ronaldo over here. So then we go for a cruise. I'm cruising with the baby and the homies.
Yeah.
So suddenly it's like 4 people in a tiny truck hanging out with a plastic doll. We go to the little place called Phillips Canyon. So Phillips Canyon is like a little lake. So you could just walk around, swim and shit. So I had to take my responsibility with me, a.k.a. Ronaldo. Again, you know, on the way over there, we light another doobie in that tiny truck. So Ronaldo is hotboxing all day in this tiny truck. She has no idea what she has no idea what father she was birthed to.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the baby's like, completely
She's
inebriated.
having that good life.
Yeah, I'm in the back of the truck with this baby because the truck is only a 2-seater, but you know that it's that kind of tiny truck that has a little seat in the back.
Oh, that you have to it's like so weird.
It's
Like it's really
sideways.
tiny.
Yeah,
Yup,
so
yup.
like it's 2 people looking sideways like this.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. I hate those.
So it's me and the baby looking at each other in the eyes, right? Every time I take a toke, the baby's just looking at me. I'm hoping, a little disapproval look is like this.
Hey, but it hasn't cried yet, though,
It
right?
hasn't cried yet, right? The baby is on real good terms with me. I'm like, shit, maybe I got the magic touch.
You know?
We get up to Phillips Canyon, and then that's when it finally does cry. We get to Phillips Canyon, I jump out the fucking little truck, and then I start cradling. I'm like, it's gonna be okay. What you need, right? Probably is like, I need some more weed, motherfucker.
Probably.
So then I fucking give it his bottle. It needed a bottle, so I'm holding it in my arms, right?
Yeah.
A good father. That's what my homie Bear says. He's like, this a cabron. He looks like a good dad. And meanwhile, I got a joint in my mouth and I got a baby in my hands with the bottle. I'm like, hey, what can I say? I'm a good father.
At least you're with the child, huh? But still doing your hood rat shit.
These are the moments that the child will remember forever.
Yeah.
So, it finally stops crying. I put it back in its carriage and boom, we go to the lake and then we start swimming. I'm like, swimming here and there. Always keeping my ear open just in case the baby starts crying because I cannot afford to fail this class, right?
Yeah.
My health class was very important to me.
Really?
Not really, but I needed it because I was fucking up in every other class. So
you needed at least one good class.
whatever I could get an A or a B in, boom.
I feel that.
So, and that was health class, PE class, and art pretty much that I was like, I could do this. So I start swimming, everything is fine and dandy. We get out, boom. We leave again. And what do? Of course, we light up again. This baby is back in the truck just like, oh my God, can I get some oxygen, bro? And then I'm like, hey, baby, it sounds like you need another joint. Boom, I blow some smoke in its face, her face. She's like, that's better than milks from my mama's breast. And then, okay, let's fast forward to the end of the week. It's Monday morning, right? We were hanging out with the baby all day. Me and the homies were just cruising. Okay, another highlight. Wait, I remember.
Hold up. Monday morning. Weren't y'all at school?
That's why it's Monday. But let me back it up real quick because I want to share another great memory I just remembered of me hanging out with the baby.
Explain it.
I wasn't always with the homies. I had to spend some quality time with my child. And at this time, I had a little red truck with flames. It's now my little brother Alex's truck.
Oh,
right?
that one truck.
Yeah, so I fastened the seatbelt of my baby's truck. I got some tacos from the Rosarios. The best place for tacos. Shout out to my homie Gary. The best tacos. Go get you some motherfucking bomb tacos, tortas y lo que quieras. I got me about. I got me una torta de asada, right? And then unos 5 taquitos. I park at the park at the.
I park at the park.
What park? I don't even know what it's called, but
park at the dark park.
not the duck park. It's a different one. But I thought me and my baby are chilling.
I can't talk.
And then I look at her eyes and I'm so happy. I'm like, wow. I'm so glad I could be spending these moments with you, little Ronaldo. Of course, she doesn't look at me because she has no eyes.
She cross-eyed?
No, she's, hard-eyed, doesn't move or anything, just like this, straight-faced. And then I'm like, I'm so happy I could spend my time with you. And that's a happy memory I had. Back to Monday, right?
Yeah.
The teacher is grading us on our baby. So she could look it up on the computer and see how well you took care of your baby. And surprisingly, everyone thought I was going to do bad. Because, I'm a G, so I just hang out with
because you fucking wild.
I hang out with my baby no matter what, even if I'm doing hood rat shit.
Mm-hmm.
I go and get graded from the teacher, right? She pulls something out of the
like
baby.
smoke and shit.
There's still smoke escaping the fucking baby's clothes.
Yeah.
It coughs up a joint. But she pulls the battery or whatever out of the baby's chest, and then she sees it on the computer how well I took care of it.
Mm-hmm.
And how well do you think I did, huh?
I would say you did a pretty good job.
I got a 95.
Of course. That's a good one right there. 95.
I got a 95% on taking care of a baby. I'd just like to say this. Shout out to my baby Ronaldo, wherever you're at. I love you. I may not.
What if she's in the trash right now, though?
Hey, that's what happens sometimes. What's that song? I'm just a prom night dumpster baby. How do you like that one, huh?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay. Now that we, you guys are probably wondering, why do you tell that story, Kevin? ¿Por qué me dijiste esa historia vos?
Why you tell me that? Because
Well,
I don't care.
I
do not care.
I want you to know how much work taking care of a child is. And I'm trying to prevent that for you guys, right? If you guys don't need children, we don't want you to have children. We want you to make safe, responsible choices. So today, we're going to show you how to put on a male condom, okay?
What are you going to put it on?
Great question. I got
What?
this Valentina bottle, right? Valentina. I figured if it fits on a Valentina bottle, it'll fit on your cock.
Yo, listen.
This is
How?
a brand called Lola.
Yeah.
I never tried it, so
Neither have I.
let me get some of these topics.
Do I open it?
No, hold up.
Oh, there's 3 condoms in here.
Oh, hold up. Take it easy, homie.
I want to blow a bubble in it.
All right.
Like a balloon,
Let me read it from the
A
directions
ver,
here.
what is you looking?
It says carefully open and remove condom from wrapper. Well, let me first open the box.
How come I couldn't open the box?
Well, because Maria, you're here for the show, girl. You're supposed to look pretty as I present the product, okay?
I don't give a damn.
So here is the said condom, right? This brand happens to be Lola, ultra thin, one
They
lubricated
look so
condom.
small. Let me see.
There you go. Okay,
Let me see. Boy,
you happy?
ultra thin, huh?
Ultra thin. Hold up. Let me.
I kind of like how the package feels.
All right, let me see that. Carefully open and remove condom from wrapper. Okay, listen, a lot of people, rookies, are going to make this mistake of trying to open it in the middle. Do not open it in the middle. Because if you
Why
open
not?
it in the middle, there is a chance you will tear the actual condom.
Is that true?
Yes.
Has that happened to you?
No, but I know it happens.
Who
Because,
told you?
Maria, how many condoms have I opened? 2, okay?
Okay.
You always open it from the corner, okay? Corner, and then you cut down. You ready? Whoop. Jesus Christ, who fucking made this condom?
There
There you go. See, open it from the side.
Baby proof.
That way, you ain't got. If you open it from the middle, there's a chance you'll tear the condom. All right. You just push into it and it comes sliding out. You seeing that? How it comes sliding out?
Damn, that looks so clear.
That's a clear condom. Okay, next. Place the condom on the head of the erect hard penis. If uncircumcised, pull back the foreskin first. Okay, shout out to my uncircumcised people. I'm uncircumcised. I got 2 or 7 inches of foreskin. That way I got to pull it back like it's a sword. Maria knows what I'm talking about. Look at her. Pinch air out of the tip of the condom. That is important.
It said you're supposed to take it out already, boy.
Okay.
Let me see how it feels.
There you go.
Whoa, that feels
Okay.
gross.
This is what you do. There's 2 ways. If you do it wrong, this is the wrong way, right? Look, you're
Kevin.
trying to push it down and you can't. There's no way because it won't go down. You got to do it the right way. It rolls around the penis, okay?
Why are you doing it on that bottle?
Hey,
though?
it's a clean one. Oh, I did it the wrong way. Okay. That's how you know. And then you go down.
Be lube all over the hot sauce.
Man, I'm the wrong guy. Okay, I did it the wrong way again.
Híjole, no sabe.
It's like this. Listen, it's been a minute, you know?
Mira,
Shit.
you haven't put on the big dong before, huh?
There it is. All right. You see, you roll it over, and then here's a little, you got to point the tip, right? Get a little air in there.
Why?
That way, this little thing is going to catch the semen.
But,
So,
like, what if it's too tight on there? And then
it fits on a
the children
Valentina
come
bottle.
out.
So if it fits on a Valentina bottle, look at this. You got all this room.
You know, this is extra. It is pretty thin for what it
Okay.
says. Like, but will it rip easy?
It doesn't. It feels pretty good. It feels pretty sturdy.
You know, I kind of want to rip it.
Go ahead. Look, she tore it. Okay.
No, I haven't yet. Oh, yeah, there
Okay,
we go.
okay. And then after you're done, right? You say you just jizz, you roll it up. I see now. Look, you roll it up like that. There you go. You pull up on the tip, and then you like this.
Who doesn't know?
You do a little tie. You know who doesn't know? 90% of these fucking children, obviously. Okay.
Gabin, it's
What do you? Who cares?
clean it.
That's how you use a male condom. I hope you guys paid attention. And if you guys are listening to the audio only, you might want to listen to the video. Let me watch the video.
It's actually holding the wiener, huh?
It's actually.
In the video. It's like those fake
I hope you
wieners.
guys learned something, right? If it fits on a Valentina bottle, it'll fit on you. Shout out to the Mexican hot sauce.
Yeah. Is that really just tea?
That's twisted tea.
What does that mean?
It means that it's twisted with some tea.
Does that mean it has liquor in it?
Okay, next story. All right. I hope you're ready for this one. All right.
Yeah, my ear holes are ready.
You were asking who doesn't know how to use a condom. Obviously,
baby scrubs.
when you're in middle school, right? That's when the hormones really start bumping. You're like,
You know what's funny? That
Me
reminded
duele.
me. That reminded me. I remember when I was in middle school and I was just sitting in cafeteria eating my lunch, you know, and then there was this dumb boy. He was saying, he's like, yeah. So basically bragging, you know, he was like, yeah, so you guys, like, I'm not a virgin anymore. We were like, no fucking way,
Hell
you know,
yeah.
because it's like, we're little fucking kids. We're like in 7th grade or 6th grade. And then he's like, well, we were like, what do you mean? How? And he was like, yeah, I kissed a girl on the lips the other
Damn.
day. I'm like, motherfucker, you
lost
so
his
lame.
virginity.
I started laughing so hard in my head because, like, he's still a little kid.
Shout out to my mom. She stole my virginity.
Ooh, I came out of there.
All right, here we go. This story takes place back in middle school, right? The hormones are going. Females are starting to get a little wet. The males are starting to get a little hard. So
The males?
The males. You know, people are starting to get a little sweat stains, a little pit stains, a little smelly over here.
Oh, man, bad B.O.
Everybody is going through changes.
I'm going.
Through changes.
You little rat.
So, on this day, we were going on a field trip. All right, it was me, the homie. We're gonna change his name because he is
Why?
now a happily married man. Okay. So shout out to my homie, Michael. We're gonna call him Michael. Right. So the 2 people that are gonna be on this is me, my homie Michael, and Brooke. We were going on a field trip. I believe it was going to see some eagles. I think, okay? This was back in middle school. We were in 6th or 7th grade.
Was this like at the Omaha Zoo?
No, it was in some other place. I don't even know where to tell you. I'm still trying to this day figure out where it was. It was a beautiful place. There was a lot of eagles. It was like a huge forest. Oh my God, I fell in love. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We were boarding the bus, and everybody knows what happens on the back of the bus, right?
Take shits. And
That's
piss
where
in
the
bottles.
naughty kids are. That's where los chingones salen. And that's also where the freaks come out at night.
What?
So-
Freaks go mad at night. What?
So- We were in the back of the bus, right?
Yeah.
Me and whoever was the naughty children. And I didn't know this, but
Does the naughty children mean like? Are you explaining? So what I'm trying to think? Se pinche rat. Hey, deja ese gato.
gotta get out of here. Go.
Chale. Che rata face.
Go ahead. Go
I
on.
was saying that naughty children, I think of naughty children as kids who have that silver teeth. Is that what I'm
Those are naughty children, definitely.
Yeah?
They would be in the back of the bus with a
The
good
kid
observation.
With the silver teeth and a bald head.
That is true. But it was me, my homie Michael, and Brooke. I didn't know this, right? I was behind Brooke and Michael. So I was, just bumping to my fucking CD player.
Yeah.
What do they call a portable CD player? I don't
Yeah,
even.
that's what it's called.
And
a
I'm just
portable
listening to my Cumbia King CD, the Cumbia, and I'm like, do, 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 do. But apparently in front of me, while I was jamming to my Cumbia King CD, somebody was jamming something else somewhere else.
Ooh, their fingers?
I guess in front of me, my homie Michael was straight finger blasting Brooke.
Ah.
I didn't know what this was, right? I was a young whippersnapper. Sex was the last thing
That's
on my mind.
gross. On the bus?
That's what I thought. He
Guacala,
moved
man.
her little Barbie underwear to the side, right? And Brooke is what we call not new to the scene of fingering.
So
she's the one
She's used to it.
that
She
wanted
likes
to
it.
get fingered. She was like,
Órale.
Michael, stick it in my pussy. Right? She was
Órale.
hairier than a fucking pussycat.
Mhm, like a orangutan kitty,
He went ahead and put 2 fingers in. I said,
How do you know?
like he was a DJ scratcher, because once I seen head starting to look that way, I was right behind him, so I just look up like the neighbor peeking over the fence. Just
So like,
I see her skirt up, and then I see the underwear to the side, and I see him going.
so they were just looking down, not being aware of their surroundings.
I don't know. I think she wanted everybody to know. She was like, "I'm a
Why?
freak-a-leak, baby. Show it."
That's nasty.
Oh, you gonna see what nasty is.
Ew.
And then after he's done finger blast, this. Let me show you her face and her expressions.
A ver. It looks like you're trying not to get the sun in your face.
I think half of it was she was just laying down. It wasn't even really a moan. It was just that noise. And then everybody's just looking, right? The naughty kid's in the back, and then he like pulls out. You're like, you hear a nice like you're pulling out a pudding, and then he's like, "You guys want to smell it?"
Ew.
Right in front of everybody. So he like lets the person to the left of him on the seat smell it. Like,
The kid fucking smelt it.
yeah, and then
He wanted to.
I guess he wanted to, and then they put it back at me. You want to smell it? And
You
then
smelt it.
I guess I wanted
No.
to. All
Hell
right,
no.
here I take a little whiff. Right, I'm curious. I'm like, It
Gross.
smelled sour. I'm not gonna lie. Right, middle school pussy is not good pussy. They don't know how to shower. They don't know how to do shit.
Guacala.
So it smelled really sour, and then I was like, I guess that's what pussy smells like. And then
Chale.
I was like, I put my headphones back on. Yes.
Hey, was the girl looking, or was she okay with that?
She was what we call a freak-a-leak, as I just said. She didn't care. She was like,
Holy shit.
All right. Shout out to
She
Brooke.
crazy. She crazy for sure.
And everybody was just, let's just say, ready for the field trip. And long story short, she got fingered another time on the way over there. And then we looked at some eagles. And then she got fingered on the way back. Okay. Shout out to Brooke. She's a real trooper. Okay. And that all has to do with this story, next story. But let me go take a piss real quick. I got to keep him entertained. Say something.
Man, I need to go pee too. Okay, so. Yo, what up? What up? It's your girl Little Loops up in this bitch. I'm hijack it real quick, because Kevin always has to be taking long ass pisses, because, that's what he does. Let's see, what else? Yeah, so like the other day, and then the other day happened, and then this thing happened the other day, and oh my gosh, that thing happened too. And then this other day, bruh, I need to go pee so bad. Gabby, hurry up. I gotta pee too. You already know what to do. Okay.
Huh? I can hear it. Mm-hmm. Tequila.
Okay, I'm black.
Get back in there, kiddo.
Here we go again.
Put your headphones back.
My ass hurts
Good.
from sitting on this hard ass chair.
All right. Ready? Put them back in. And we're back from break. Okay, before we left off, I just got done telling an exhilarating story that involved two fingers.
You're so gross.
But we're back in Lickay. Lickay, whatever that means.
We're back in Lickay,
Welcome.
everybody.
Hey, that liquor is hit. I mean, that tea is hit.
Is it really tea?
It's hard iced tea.
I'm still confused.
You guys are like, why do you tell me that story of a middle schooler getting fingered and you smelling it? This is why.
You a nasty mother tucker.
Female condoms. You guys probably never heard of this because I just heard of it. But female condoms are a
Same.
thing, ladies and gentlemen. This is what they are. Okay, let me read it. This happens to be the FC2. Okay, let me read the description of this. The FC2 female condom is a soft, loose-fitting sheath. It has a ring at each end. The inner ring at the closed end is made of polyurethane and is used to help insert the FC2 female condom inside the vagina and helps to hold it in place. It is not connected to the female condom. It is not connected to the female condom. The outer rim of the sheath on the open end stays outside the vagina, and the FC2 female condom comes pre-lubricated with silicone. So let me go ahead and show you guys how to use this, just in case, females.
You know how to use it?
No.
Because I don't even know how to use it.
I looked it up on Google.
Oh, that
All right. So you guys are like, why would I use a female condom? Okay, ladies, it's your responsibility as well. It takes two to tango. So if a guy's like, hey, I don't got a condom that fits me, I gotta go, Be like, hey, don't worry, homie. I got a condom that fits me.
Yeah.
That's what, you feel me? I'm here to empower the female. I don't want you girls to feel like you're running out of options. Okay, this is what I'm here for. So this is what they look like. They look like giant ass condoms. I'm not gonna lie. That's what they look like exactly.
Yeah,
Look
I remember I opened one just so I could catch some leaking water from the ceiling. It fucking worked.
Look at this. Look at the size difference. Okay, that's the size difference of a regular condom and a female condom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get all those extra loads, eh?
This, you can shoot so many ropes. All right. This is how you do it. Carefully open and remove internal condom from package to prevent tearing. Right. You got this nice little notch right here. Like I say, make sure to cut it from the side, not the middle. If you go for the middle, you're gonna tear the condom. Okay. Let's go ahead.
Even
and do
with
that.
the female?
Yes. You cut it from the side. You see that there is no damage. Okay, the thick inner ring with closed end is used for placing in the vagina and holds the condom in place. The thin outer ring remains outside of the body, covering the vaginal open. Okay, so find a comfortable position while holding the outside of the condom at closed end. Squeeze the sides of the inner ring together with your thumbs and forefingers and insert to the vagina. It is similar to inserting a tampon. Okay, I know all about that.
You do?
Of course, I got periods every month. So this is gonna be our vagina. Okay.
That is not even how it works.
So this, let's say your vagina is made out of glass. So you're gonna want to remove this male condom, and it says.
So apparently you know what to do now.
So the thick inner ring is closed and used for placing the vagina.
You
so
just insert it like that.
You see the clear inside ring, it goes inside the vagina. So this is what you're going to want to do. Squeeze it like you're going to put it up inside like a tampon, right? Like a tampon.
Damn, that's greasy.
And then this is your vagina, right? You want to put it in as deep as you can. And then once it fits, all right, I didn't scroll down good enough. Using your finger to push the inner ring as far as it will go until it rests against the cervix. The condom will expand naturally and you may not feel it. But be sure the condom is not twisted. The thin outer ring should remain outside the vagina.
So
it should look like that.
So that thing right here would stick out?
Yeah, this
on
thing.
On the vag?
Yeah, this is how it should look if you did it right. Right, not around the rim because I got a bottle, but it should be around the condom.
It should be like around the lip.
And then that's when you grab this and then you start having sex like that. And then after you're done, right, you're like, what do I do after?
This shit just yanks it out.
You twist first because you don't want it to escape, and then you pop it out of your vagina. Bada bing, bada boom. You got yourself a nice...
Put it back in here.
I'll just put it
Not for resale.
I gotta scratch my nuts real quick. That got me hard.
Chale, Kevin.
So that's...
Bañate.
I got some itchy nuts. It's the heat. It's the heat, people. So that's how you use a female condom. I don't want none of this bullshit. Like, well, it's his responsibility. It's both responsibilities. Okay. Now you know how to use a male. Now you know how to use a female condom. How about that? You never knew you would know how to do it. But all right, now that you guys know all about how to use contraceptives, right? The best form of contraceptives is abstinence. Praise be to Jesus. But this is something, now that you guys know how to use the proper contraceptives, let me have you sit down on my knee and let me explain to you about the birds and the bees. All right?
Sit down on the knee.
Chances are your parents didn't talk to you about sexual intercourse.
Yeah, if you're Mexican, you know for a fact they ain't say nothing.
So that's why I'm here to explain it to you. All right, your big bro Uncle Kevin here is here to talk to you about what's going on when they close the bedroom door. So let's just say that
they're wrestling.
Let's say
they're wrestling.
They're wrestling naked. Let's say your parents decide to put you to bed like, mijo, vete a dormir. Ya es tarde, right? That's AKA for you youngins that want to know what that means. It's like, go to sleep. It's time for me to plow your mom.
Oh,
okay?
Shit.
So once they set you to sleep and they close and lock the door behind them, this is what happens behind the bedroom doors, right? your father takes off his shirt first. At first, you know, he doesn't want to be too sexual, and then your mother's like, "Ay,
How do you know this?
un sexual time."
How do
Listen,
know
you pay
this,
attention
huh?
to what I'm saying. You don't ask questions, okay?
I just want to know how you know
Save the
this.
questions till afterwards, okay?
Okay.
And then the mom is sitting there with one chichi out. Just the other one is still inside her bra, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "Ay, okay." And then that's when
Is she like a cow trying to let him milk it
the,
first?
the lights go off, right?
Yeah.
And like, "Oh, I'm gonna make love to you real good." And then she's like, "Oh, don't say that. You get me wet," right? It's a little dirty talk. For you guys that are still new to the Birds and the Bees, dirty talk usually stimulates the male and female.
You could win them by telling them like, yeah, I didn't wash the sheets last night.
That's the wrong kind of dirty. But what you generally want to do is stimulate the woman's what do we call it? Wetness gland. I think that's what it's scientifically
I
called.
don't know. The ocean?
You want to make them wet, right? So a little foreplay goes a long way. And then for the male, you want to get them erect. Erect for you young kids mean hard
Erectile
as a rock.
dysfunction?
No, that's the wrong kind. If you have erectile function, go to bluechew.com. Use the promo code Kevin G, the Wondering Mind. Not yet, but
That's such a lie.
sponsor me.
Don't do it.
But this is when more dirty talk commences, right? You get extra wet. For you guys are saying, what gets wet? Why is she peeing on the sheet? No. Wet is when she gets very excited, right? Her mouth starts to drool. You hear that watery mouth?
It's like you seen that piece of chocolate, and then the chocolate gets closer, and then your mouth gets wetter.
Oh.
And then kabam, it's gone in your mouth.
But it goes in the other lips instead of your mouth. And then you got that watery between your legs. And that's when your father takes off his pantaloons, right? He yanks them off like in the movies, right? They're pretending
Does
to
he
cut
take
off.
his cinto off first?
There is no
Así.
cinto. He
You know-
just takes off the pajamas. All right? He's not in the middle of the day, got off work or whatever. He's in the middle of the night.
What if he wants the middle of the day? Huh?
That's another story, okay? I'm painting one picture, okay? You can
Okay,
paint that
okay.
later. So now he's in his tidy whities and your mom whips out her other titty. And then she's like, "Ooh, me lo vas a hacer duro."
Oh,
You're
gross.
gonna give it to me hard. And then you're like, your pops is like, "Oh yeah, te lo voy a meter." And then, you know, you're upstairs crying a little bit because you could hear it all. You're like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
And then this is when your father puts his erect penis inside your mother's moist vagina.
Wait, what are we talking about?
We're talking about the Birds and the Bees, Maria. Stick
Oh,
with me over
okay.
here. You're getting lost already.
Yeah.
And what this generally means is, like you said, they are wrestling, but
Yeah.
there's a little bit more contact in this sport. You see, women have a hole and men have a stick. And what do holes and sticks love to do? That's right.
Holes.
Go inside of each other.
The stick. Yeah, I guess I do like poking the stick in the holes that I see outside.
So you do what nature intended, and usually that entails that there is your shaft, the part of your erect penis goes inside the female's organ.
It sounds like some type of army thing. The shaft.
Or it's general shaft going inside Capri Sun's vagina. And then as you're having sexual intercourse, your mother usually does this kind of noises, right? And then your father usually does this kind of noise, right?
Oh, wrong one. Oh, okay.
It could depend. It varies. It might be different for every case. And then usually after you hear this noise from both ends, and then usually
Why they both sound like girls?
and then the guy sounds like this. That's when you know they're both
Merc?
fully happy. And by happy, I means your father fully ejaculates spermicide all onto you. Well, sperm, okay? Let me just keep it simple. He ejaculates spermicide kills sperm, okay? That's another lesson.
Sailorman. Huh?
He fully ejaculates inside of your mother. And your mother is cream pied by definition. He sees it oozing out of her wet vagina. They both look
Ain't
at
nobody want to know this.
it. It is a beautiful
Kevin.
glamour shot. They both admire the beautiful work they've done as it slowly oozes out the cervix. They both lick their lips, get a napkin, wipe it up, and say, "Good job, fella."
And then they'd be like, ponte a hacer las tortillas.
that's pretty much the birds and the bees. So, any questions, Maria?
Not really, you know. I did, but I think they were all pretty much answered.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much the birds and the bees. So, and since it is Gay Pride Month, I thought I would take a.
It is? I thought it was last month.
No.
I don't remember. I'm not gay. You know, I'm sure.
Here we go.
Unless
Since
you
it
want
is
me to.
Gay
I'm just
Pride
kidding.
Month, I thought, it'd be what a better way to celebrate than saying, how gay are you?
A
A
ver.
BuzzFeed game. So
I'm
today,
happy.
I'm going to answer these questions.
I want to answer too.
Well, one person at a time, okay?
I'll go first.
First, no, it's me. First question.
Look how gay it is already. How it says choose a color.
Choose a color, okay? And I choose lilac because it's standing out to me.
Because you're gay.
Secondly, pick a Beyonce, okay? Let me actually screen record this so I could put it in there in post, okay? Pick a Beyonce. Crazy Love.
in love.
I'm run the world's kind of person. Do you enjoy consensual sex? Consensual sexual experiences with or feel a sexual attraction to members of the same sex as yourself? Yes, all the time, quite a bit. Yeah, what? Now and then, hardly ever, never.
But hardly ever.
We're going to put quite a bit, yeah.
What?
What city would you most like to live in?
San
New
Francisco.
York, London, Paris, San Francisco,
You
Tokyo, Moscow. I've always wanted to live in Mother Russia, so we're going Moscow. What's your drink of choice? Beer, gin and tonic, white wine, cocktail, stout or whiskey. I like to keep it OG. You give me a nice beer. We'll keep it beer.
Charlie.
Okay,
You're
just
a
to
butch.
clarify. Do you like having sex with people of the same sex? Not really. No, barely, sort of now and
But
then.
sometimes.
Quite a lot. I already told you. Yes, I do. Gender binaries, WTF. We're going to go ahead and put, quite a lot, okay? What's your ideal Saturday night? Clubbing until 5 a.m., dinner and theater, quiet drink with friends, doing something new, house party, night in with Netflix. Well, I'm not going to lie. I'm more of a night in with Netflix.
I knew
kinda
you were
guy.
going to do that.
Ooh.
Because you're a rat.
Hang on. Have you ever felt sexually attracted to someone of the same sex? Nope. This
Does
one
it
time.
count?
Yep, a bit. Quite often, actually. Yes, I have. Obviously, your questions are weird. Go ahead. What?
I was going to say, does it count if you see yourself in the mirror?
We got jokes today. Have you ever felt sexually attracted? There's one time in band camp. We'll go to that. Which U.S. president do you most identify with? Barack Obama, William Howard Taft,
Abe Lincoln.
Ronald Reagan, Abe Lincoln, James Buchanan, JFK. Well, I do like getting head, and JFK got shot in the head, so JFK. What's your favorite root vegetable?
Damn, boy, you yelled in my ear.
Carrot, Jerusalem artichoke, potato, sweet potato, ginger, beet. Well, I do like choking in the bedroom, so we're going with Jerusalem artichoke. If you could pick your ideal partner for a romantic date, what qualities would they have? They'd be the same sex as me, preferably the same sex, but mostly, hot. Don't care about the sex, care about the wine. Ideally the opposite sex, but it's no biggie. They must be the opposite sex. You hear me? Dates are boring. Well, we're gonna go with dates are boring. I'm gonna keep it at 100.
Honestly, this quiz is getting kind of boring.
It's
to be
getting very
honest.
long, okay? But we're in this for the money, okay? I'm here to know.
No, ain't nobody give a damn no more. Honestly,
Pick a
I would
weather
have clicked
phenomenon.
off right now.
Flooding, little fluffy cloud, sunshine, tornado, ball of lightning, pretty rainbow. I like a big pretty rainbow, okay? A big pretty rainbow. Which sex is the sexiest? Same sex as me, duh. Mostly the same as me, but hey,
It's gonna say you're totally gay.
all sexes
anyways.
are sexy. Opposite sex just wins. Opposite. Stop being a sexiness fascist. Same sex as me, duh, obviously. Pick an arbitrary box. Box A, box A, box 3, box 4, box this box, screw your box. Screw your boxes it is. A plane leaves New York at 4:15 a.m. locally. I don't want to read all that, so we're going to put no storms out of the room. Uh-oh, the answers are in! This is what it says. The answers are in, ladies and gentlemen.
It says you're pretty gay.
You are pretty gay.
I could have told you that without a quiz.
Well, let me read what it says, Maria. You are pretty gay. You really enjoy having sexual experiences with members of the same sex. Really. Although you have occasionally had sexual experiences with members of the opposite sex, in general you are physically and emotionally attracted to the people of the same sex. But you can't rule out that maybe you'll have a relationship with someone of the opposite sex, and that's all brilliant. Pretty gay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I can now classify as a homosexual. I can make gay jokes. And if you're looking to have a good time, call me at 785-777. Okay, we just found out
777
that I am pretty gay. Shout out to Gay History Month. What do you got to say?
I knew it. I knew you was
That's
gay.
all that we had to say. But we're going to go ahead. Look, I think, yeah.
You hot my gut.
We found out I'm pretty gay. There was a finger banging on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about it. Listen, happy Pride Month to everybody. We're going to have more great episodes, right? What do you think about today's episode? Did you feel you informed some of these people with something?
Yeah, I kind of informed them how to tear open a condom. If y'all didn't know how to open it, y'all already know how to open it.
Bonus points if you could do it with your mouth. You'll get them erect immediately. But
I think that's so lame. That's so cheesy. That's like, bro, you got to stop. Like, if they do it, get out of here. Get out of here right now.
And on that note, we'll see you guys next week on the Wondering Mind Podcast. Where?
The Mind Wanders.
The Mind Wanders. I, of course, have been your host, Kevin motherfucking G. Right? You can find me on Instagram / the Wondering Mind Podcast. Podcast is spelled with the 0. If you want to follow me on my personal Instagram, that's Instagram.com/LKevinGuerrero, all lowercase letters. But if you want to follow Marie G. Loops, go ahead, follow her on Instagram. G-Loops / your creator. Hey, be careful. Don't pull that over here.
No, okay.
G-string face.
You ugly rat.
And
sausage lips.
That's about it. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for staying tuned. It was a great episode. Hopefully you stay safe out there. Use your condoms. Use your contraceptives. But most of all, use your tongue. Later.
Bye.
The Wondering Mind. The Wondering Mind. The Wondering Mind.